Hello friends, welcome back. We are back at it, ready for some main story progression. Curious to know how much is left of the base game, but I think we're getting closer. If I had to guess, there's like one extra area, that of Waloed. We've got one more crystal to take down, so presumably one more big boss fight. Or at least like one big icon fight or whatever. Yeah. So, I don't know, a few more hours, maybe we'll get it done tonight? I have no idea. Also depends on how distracted I get with side stuff. Like yesterday. But, I don't know. As much as I'd normally just kind of focus the main story, I quite enjoy a lot of the side stuff. And they do a pretty good job of pacing it between, like, story beats. Then there's just like, oh, here's a bunch of side stuff. And then you do that, and then main story stuff only, so... If it was a bit more open worldy, I'd probably leave it alone, but as it is the way it is, I'm going to carry on. I do want to keep an eye out for another one of those time trials, because we're missing Ifrit, I believe. We did Rama, we did Bahamut, we did Phoenix. I'd already done Baruga, we've done Titan. Sure, I'll explore this.
Company.
So we need a new sword. It's supposed to be dead. There we go. Right, what's over here? Item? What is that? Oh, it's just a dog. Just a dog. That's the lower section. You got a different name? Bloodfang. Alright, handled. Doesn't seem like the biggest area, so hopefully we can get through it pretty quick.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Yeah, well, the Echoes can go eat sand. Oh, hi. Item and a chest. Alright, well, give me that AP. Nice. I had a little bit. That was not the right thing. Alright, you can die now. That'll do. Now what were you guarding? Please be worth my effort. That wasn't. Oh god, don't sprint off. Regal Sash. Okay, stat boost. Among the citizenry of Dalmekia, there are those who hearken after the heady days of yore, when the realm was as yet divided into its constituent kingdoms, an age of glorious rulers in golden towers before all was usurped by the bean-counting bureaucrats who now rule over the Republic. Though little but legend may remain of these kingdoms, those who find themselves dispossessed and disempowered in the present draw strength from their imagined past. Cool. How and when do I get to buff? Big old puppy. Alright. Cool. We can progress. Where is the... Oh, it's further down. For some reason I thought we'd gone further than we had. Guess we've got to keep an eye out for the pack, which is one of the hunts, I believe. And then... There's also a side quest. Which, wait, is this to do with the pack? I don't remember. We're a little bit in the way. Oops. Never mind. Okay, they've got their lightsabers out. One of those. I think they're quite good AP if I remember correctly. Speaking of, how's our AP? Oh, we've nearly got enough for the last limit break. Do I want that though, or do I want the upgraded Giga Flare? Do enjoy the Giga Flare. What was this? Mastering... Oh, don't know. Come back to it in a bit. You shoot. Well then. Moving on.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
Or don't, that's fine too.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
here. I'd normally ignore you, but you've been killing chocobos, so it is unacceptable. What are you staring at?
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bang? Perhaps? Rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. We could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in our flat.
Alright, fella, I didn't need to hear your life story. Chill out. Hey, side quest. He's having a bad day.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood.
Fucking
Up
Clive.
ahead.
Always the detective.
Swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
I think he's...
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
He's dead.
Rest well, soldier.
Joshua didn't think to intervene and heal then? No? Okay. Oh well. More XP for me.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I wasn't trying to go around it. I'm trying to fucking climb up. Not the chocobo. Look at this. What's this?
I got here in time.
Why are you so health? That's not what I meant to do. A little excessive, but you know.
Stay down.
I've never looked up when this thing's going on. Pretty cool. Nearly level 40, I think.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg. That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
You're with the battalion?
I am.
Was.
I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
Oh, you couldn't move that leg.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Were you faking the leg injury? Are you abandoning your post?
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Fine. If you insist.
For Titan!
Well,
You're in no fit state to fight.
And this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel. And I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you.
true.
But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Yeah, okay. You'd have to get past the dog first. Can I go back and talk to him? Mr. Rub salt in the wound?
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
Can't blame me for trying. There's nothing else here, was there? Don't think so. Where is this pack they were speaking of?
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
But there's a store, so hold on.
Are you buying or selling? Of course. Come again.
This place looks a little bit messy.
So it's these stones, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
How are those new boots treating you?
Aren't they?
As Phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
Not that I really need to, I'm just scouting for any treasures or loot. And a couple obviously, but I don't think there's anything too exciting here, but
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beast.
Thank you for the
Well,
deal,
these-
mister. Mummy needs a pottage from it.
I want to know what these gravestone looking things are.
I'll just... Might will fetch a good price.
All right, let's go in here.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Is that the dominant of Odin? Who I think is also the king of Waloed.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
So he's after mid.
See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Yeah, because I think Ultima's trying to kill everyone close to us or something. To break us so that he can use this as a vessel, if I'm remembering correctly, or something along those lines.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed?
Also, I thought he had Ultima trapped.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
I was wondering if they're more than just protector and charge. Whether, no, still don't know for sure, but I think so.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Don't need to take that, no. I'm gonna leave it there.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Very dark in here. Alright. Yay, more side quests.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
I better get something for this.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
What now?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
That's creepy.
This token.
Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
We have side questing to do.
Cyril seemed very,
Weird.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Careful how you pack that leather.
Shut up.
Any creases or scratches.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor.
The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village.
That's what these are for.
3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
There's one there. One there. Oh, one right here. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone, with pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
So it's these stones to...
Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold the noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the crystal.
Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
I wonder what happens if you get these wrong.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Level up. It is. Nice. Wow, that didn't really feel worth it, but okay.
Careful how you pack that letter.
Right, let's go kill a Dread Avis. Let's go try and find this evil pack of dogs. And then we'll head to Canva and go save the day.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No, busy. Huh, I wonder what I found. Thought so. Very mean looking.
You're on my side, Toro.
Jeez. Oh, I can't grapple them? Okay. Yeah, that's one dead. Three. Chill out, buddy boy. You fuck. I can't see, the trees in the way. No, don't lose. There we go. Little bastards. You. That's not what I fine to use. Just whatever. Okay, one of the hunts done. Man, the hunts are pretty good for Gil.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Anything else back here? All right.
I needed that. Let's go. Run like the wind.
More dergs. I wonder if... because we've already done 2 here. I mean, I'm still going to probably check it. Curious to know where this other time trial is. Unless there isn't one for Ifrit, but that'd be really strange.
It's gonna take a while.
Storm Panther.
Nice try.
Rude. Alright, Joshua, chill out. Dread Avis.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Execute precision dodge 3 times while charging Giga Flare, I think it was, or Mega Flare rather. That was easy enough. Avis skin. The thick-scaled skin of an Avis claimed by some to be as old as the mountains themselves, though it has most likely seen but a decade or two.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Hold on. I just want to check down this end of the map, because I don't think I've ever been down the far end. Still very curious to know if there is either a cactuar or a... can't think what they're called now. The little harmless looking stabby guys that were like OP in some of the games. For some reason I can't think what their names are. This thing's getting fucking decimated.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I'm not finding another one. I'm just checking shit. Oh, it's over there. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's one here. Time to go. Go hand this in. And then back to main story stuff.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more.
What a comparison.
Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner.
I don't think he hit me.
With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Okay, that didn't really seem worth it, but whatever. Alright. Main story stuff it is.
Come on.
Yeah!
What the hell is going on here? Oh, orcish. I don't really care about these. Unless you have something of worth, I don't really care. Blockade. Okay. Come on, Ambrosia, you can get up that. You have long legs.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Only one way to find out, Mark. Where's Odin? I want to slap him about.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
We have another side quest. What is this? Alright, well that'll have to wait. Oh fuck, there's a bunch of sides. Yeah, okay. Great Justice 2. Oh, is that the fucking war thing that Quinton or whatever his name is gonna go do? Rekindling the flame. Spicy. Alright. We're going to continue for now, though, because I want to see where this goes. From humble beginnings did a handful of villages join to form a staunch alliance that now controls much of the realm's mercantile trade. The free cities of Canva. That better not be my ship.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Plenty.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Eh?
Smooth.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you.
I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Say, someone gonna protect her?
I can manage that.
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Oh, I see what's gonna happen. We're split up, and fucking Odin boy is gonna come and, I assume, capture either Mid and Byron and Thingy, Gav, or Jill and
Right,
Joshua.
Let's find
If
those
not all of them.
survivors.
This place is cool. It's the man and his hound.
Don't stand a chance against those things.
Let's go fucked. My turn. That's a little bit of overkill. Can I turn that off? Oh, there's more of them. Well. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, he's one of those fuckers. Alright, fine. Where'd the guy go? Can I stop locking on? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Nice try.
Ow. Okay. Just in case the guy wasn't dead already. don't like being up here.
Wake and quit!
Nice. Who's next? Oh dear.
This might take a while.
Nah, we'll be fine. Where's the other one? Oh, you, come here. Stop casting protect.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Is that his ship, I wonder? Or is he... Oh, these might just be regular port ships. I want to see our ship, though. Saying that, they did say that the Woluda ships had like black holes, so maybe that is Woluda ships. I don't know. I don't have a map. It's a dead end, because I don't need a map. Doggies! Cannot be bothered to put up with that. Do you... Right, I'm up here now. That is not what I intended. Fine. No. Free potion. It would be a caster. That guy's not getting swept up. Interesting. Bastard. Can you? Just fully charged. Alright, Mega Flare was probably a bit over the top. It's fine. $2,000 gil. Don't mind if I do.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Here's Toro. Oh, hi.
Nice try.
Ow. Okay. Nearly 70k damage.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oh. What is that? Favor of Light Flare Breath increases flare breath damage by 12%. Not bad. It's a shame that it's only really useful against small mobs. Anything that doesn't get stun locked is just not worth it. Alright, well I'm about to get jumped.
These creatures. Sometimes creatures never far. What the hell is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want?
Use this. No, not that. And then that one. Use this.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect
Oh,
no
this
less
dick.
from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Didn't ask.
And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
I was going to fight you mono-a-mono, but... yeah, you're throwing out magic, so will I. Where did he go? He's quick.
Nice try. Nice try. Trick.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
I have it.
Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes!
Is he trying to force me to prime? Is that what's happening? Okay. That comes out so much slower than I expected to. Stop that. Don't laugh at me, you fucking weirdo.
agree. Actually, I wouldn't.
Okay. Come on, Torgor. What the fuck is this?
Nice try.
Where the hell is it? I was wanting to get out of it. It wasn't intended, but I'll take it. Ow. This boy hurts. Bullshit again. Okay, apparently they hit me. Enough of that.
Muthos.
Right, Sleipnir. Take Gungnir and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. Oh, Sanguine Insignia. After taking up the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Waluda Army upon Sidolphus Telemon's untimely resignation, Sleipnir served King Barnabas the better part of a decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a house Harbord ever existing in either Veldemark or on the southern continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail?
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Quick stamp on his head.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Well, that's an entrance. Or an exit, I guess. What's up, Odin?
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Don't get bested by this pompous
Wild
prat.
and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Come on, Clive. We're better than that.
All the rest.
Joshua!
Oh, come on now. Don't do it to Jill. Where's Torvald?
Oi! This way! Hurry!
There's Torvald. He's got my sword. What a legend.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Please don't kill Jill. Ooh. Take it, that's our ship. Where is Jill? Some time has clearly passed.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You lot mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Plus now we've got to go get Jill back. Song of Hope.
All right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Which song should we listen to?
All the soundtracks are so good. Let us get rid of the aesthetic thing. Survivor's level is fixed. Gear is predetermined. Trial begins with only 80 seconds. Use of consumable items is prohibited. The best times from previous runs are recorded. Do you get anything if you do it though, or is this... Oh, okay. Well, unless they unlock as you get more. Maybe there is only 5. Interesting. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I was just curious.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Hurry up.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer.
Sid.
Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Okay, and what brought this on?
Clive.
Ask about Goots.
That great lump.
Why, he's gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might have the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart, and I'd far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers.
No.
I won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should even think about doing Goots down, we'll be having words. Alright.
Coin purse weighing you down.
A rune blade. Sure. We'll hold off in case I... Oh, rune belt. Crescents.
It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Rune blade +1. Rune belt +1. Crescents +1. Rune blade +2. What's the damage on this? 295 compared to 70. Sure,
No
yes.
scratches, right?
Oops.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. My best work,
Alright,
but it'll do.
some upgrades.
That it?
Got our new sword.
Fine.
Looks alright, I guess. We're checking here. On our own terms, I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. With that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done, Karen. My Lord Marquis, in your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able? I only ask that you do the same for His Grace, Yote.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of Acacia. What will happen to Mid and the others? They'll be fine.
Clive. Allow me to educate you. Of course.
Alrighty.
Here you are.
Ein Hayar. Looks like we're
The
going
state of
sailing
the
soon.
realm is ever changing, Clive.
Right. Once. Still got that Poxy Dread Dragon to deal with. Only 10 levels off of him. Red Comet. Hunters of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species, and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. The bird is far past taming. It must needs be put down. Sickle and Dalmekia. Okay.
Clive! Quick look.
Oh yeah, we knew about those. We'll go do those in a minute.
Help.
What do I need to unlock the
I
next
wasn't
lot of
expecting you back
rewards?
so
I don't really care about that. So 1550.
Come again. I may have more for you.
We're level 40, yeah? Nearly level 40. Well, halfway to level 41. And we're a couple of characters down. We have a lot of points. Yeah, we use it a lot. Okay. 6,000? We get the last limit break bar. Tempting. I think we're going to do it. That was the other one that I was considering, so... $5.99 left. does the upgrade on this do? Oh, increase the number of lightning strikes. When fully upgraded, pile drive gets pretty big. Actually not a bad one to use. Storm. No, I might save it for whenever we get the next icon. Right. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more side stuff just so it's cleared up. We've got to head down here anyway. We're looking for the sickle, which is here. Find out what's in the store along the way, as soon as it's got an update.
The bandits may be no more, but
We've got pissed off chocobo to kill. We've got some side questing to do.
Mummy.
I'm tempted to have another go at the dragon. He's 10 levels above us. I think we might be able to do it though.
Anything I can interest you in? My thanks. Go with Gilbert.
Darren, is there space for 2 more icons? Is that how it's spelled? That is how it's spelled, and from what I can tell on the menu, yes. We've got one here, and then one here. I think you came to like 35 when you first attempted. I think it was 37, 30, yeah. I think it was a little higher than that, but it's a long fight. But I think I'm hopefully out of the one-shot area, so we might go back and try it. I'm going to do some of these side stuff first, and then we'll have another go at him. But yeah, so there's 2 more slots. I would assume that it's Shiva and Odin. Yeah, you'd guess that's Ice and Sword guy. Yeah, I would think so. I don't know what order we're going to get them in. Hopefully it doesn't involve Jill dying. We seem to have got powers from others without them dying. Like Dion's still technically alive, even if he's comatose. We got the powers of Garuga before she died, and then we just killed her afterwards. So, and even the same with Titan, actually, as well.
Stay down.
That... Okay, decked. Good job, Torgal. Man, 4 limit break bars. It's pretty good. Right, I'm assuming he's down here. Let's get the... Yeah, Titan was still kicking when we got him as well. Yeah, so... I'd be very surprised. Well, I'd be surprised, but also kind of not surprised if they killed off Jill. I don't think they will, because of how important she is to Clive. But they could. I swear I've done shit like that before in the past, so kind of wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, and I think you get another one from one of the DLCs in terms of icons. So I don't know where that's going to go.
This will be easy.
You're new. Hi. But yeah, we got the upgraded version. Even more damage. All the icons are in previous games, right? Generally speaking, yeah. So, Ifrit, Shiva, Rama are like the 3 most common. They're in pretty much every game. Titans in a few of them. Bahamut's in most of them. Odin's in most of them. There are some others. Some games swap out some, like they'll use some and others. Like Phoenix, I think, has technically been in some of the others, possibly under a different name. But isn't always a summon. And then some of the other games had other ones, like there was Carbuncle and it's a couple more, I think. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Yeah, and they're not always called icons as well. They have a variety of different names, but generally speaking, they're in the game in some format or another. Are there icons? Maybe that could be the DLC. Yeah, so Leviathan is one that's in some of the others, which based the fact that one of the DLCs is called like Rising Tides or something. I'm assuming Leviathan will probably be in that, if anything. And I would love to see that because I really like Leviathan. Yeah. Obviously, Shiva and Odin are in this one that are probably the last 2 base games. I don't know if there's any more. It might just be one for the DLC. I genuinely don't know. Oh, I can get up here. I don't want to look it up, but you don't want to spoil it. Well, up to you. If you do look it up, don't tell me. But also, I don't think there's too much left of the end game. Say end game of the base game, I should say. I thought this overgrown pigeon was in the sickle. We might be in there.
Let's go.
Yeah. Goblin muggers. Well, this is not a pissed off chocobo. Can I stop getting inverse rolled, please? Thank you. Oh, found him. Come on then. He looks like a parrot. Cool looking. Shame it's time to die. He's a rank A. Alright.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen.
You just...
tells me it won't be easily broken.
That is a healthy bird. Alright. get stun locked by it. Sure. Okay, we'll stack it. Oh god, he's not stun locked anymore. Oh, you're doing multiples. Okay.
Too slow.
It's not good.
Nice try.
I just realised this thing doesn't have a stagger bar, so I might as well. Oh no! No, come on, do it!
Nice try.
Start casting meteor.
Forgive me.
After like the fourth one, I was thinking he's got to be done, right? And he's still fucking casting. It's one of those fucking meme fights.
Nice try.
You get a dragon killing you, but a parrot. Granted, it's an overgrown parrot that summons meteors, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Nice try.
God, here we go again.
Too slow.
Yeah, not the only one that can do that, bitch. Seems like at times I can stun lock him. Ow.
Nice try.
Oh god. Okay. Can you do the other attack, please?
Too slow. Nice try.
Uh-oh. Please don't hit me. Oh, I staggered him out of it. Oh god, no I didn't. Oh god. Choco meteor rain. Alright. Yeah, there is a range on those. I don't like not being able to see them though.
Nice try.
Jesus Christ. Are you done? Ow. Jesus. Okay.
Nice try. Nice try.
Okay. Finally fucking stopped. Oh god, no he did. Screw you, bird. Right. Jesus Christ, that's better. Oh dear. That's what I get for not paying attention to the spell name, because I didn't see the difference. Comet Feather.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
No, not poor beast. That fucker summons meteors. No. It's the seventh icon. It's the fucking parrot. Can you imagine? Oh dear. To be fair, I can't remember which game it was. There's one where you can get a chocobo as a summon. And I think they have like a random chance to deal like either really, like most of the time they do kind of dog shit damage, but then there's like a 5% chance where they do like crazy damage. But yeah, I don't remember. What is this? Did I explore all of that? I feel like I didn't. There's another area there, so I want to fill that part of the map out, and then we'll go get that side quest.
Let's go.
The only concern about tackling the dragon in our current state is the fact that we don't have any other party members apart from Torgal. Which, granted, he's like the main one that we need, but... Ah, we can get through here now. Okay. Helguru. I can't remember if I fought one of those or not. I'll take the potion though. Thought about it.
Come on. Enough of you, are there?
Come on, mate. What are you doing? I don't want to fight another one of you. I not one killed one of you. I don't think I got that much for it. So many goblins down here. Move. Okay, we've got some fallen.
Don't get surrounded.
Move! Get out of the way. But I'm gonna want whatever that is, so... In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. Look at that.
Nice try.
What's the... Oh, totally killed the other thing. Good. Just here for the loot. Please get out of the way. That attack always comes out quicker than I expected it to.
Nice try.
Increases magic burst will damage by 15%. Whatever.
Ready, go?
Oops. Where am I going? Pardon? No. Pigeon, move. Hey, we got a fast travel at least. Worth it for the future, I guess.
If the hills around my home are crawling with the King's Akashic, I keep the gates closed too.
Right, fair. Did all that. Okay. Let's go get side quest done. Where's Eloise again? What do you want?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Your brother's standing right
And
there.
what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Ego
Well,
boost.
as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
No. Sure.
How could I refuse?
By saying no.
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night.
Shut up and fuck off
So
then.
I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Alright. Pretty good chunk of renown at least.
Let's go.
You're not the enemies I was called to get. Oh, I fell off here last time.
This must have been a nice place once. And it will be again.
Tor was just harassing those ones over there. Oh dear. Do you mind? Where's Torgal? Oh, presumably over there. Done.
That's all of them. Come on, Torgal. Let's head back to...
Boklad. Yep. I hope all these side quests are that quick. I like these ones. What now?
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive.
But isn't
well
she?
Then, I had better get back to work.
Isn't she the brains of the
These bearers
operation?
aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
It's only a matter of time before the army agree to our terms. You'll see.
Alright, whatever. Go thereafter, because that's where the Bergen is.
For making.
How do?
Thanks very much. That all, is it?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do.
Don't need the party.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
All right.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. Sir Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Well, I don't need you then.
Rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Yeah.
Well, if you're sure,
mean-
I shall summon my men at once.
Fucking Torgal can handle
wait
less
for you
than
here.
12 bandits.
No
I
need,
mean,
my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
love it when the objectives are right next to a fast travel. Perfect.
You think you can just walk in here? Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
I really enjoy this combo.
Torgal, kill! Get him! All yours, Torgal! That's the end of that, then.
Oh, hi.
Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Let's try.
Oh shit. Fucking Giga Torgal. Okay, done. Anything else?
more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight.
Like
now
8
to
of them.
begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best.
I was going to say, it already has a name.
Plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Okay. Right, let's go help fucking Quentin or whatever his name is. Quentin, that's it.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
That man has been smoking a lot.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Wait, I wasn't listening. What does he want me to do? Speak with bearers in the Bolton's Bales. Phase through those fences, don't worry about it.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Someone needs to help that man. His foot's turned to stone. Where am I going? All the way over here. I'll be back for you in a minute, Svarog.
Faster!
Don't tell me I'm too late.
It's a lot of dead people.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog.
That's a cat.
Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Move, you moron.
Comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
It's very nice of that cat to stand there and...
Come on, then.
That's not the exit.
You're no guard dog. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Wake and win!
Right,
Slow. Let's try. Slow.
This thing doesn't have that much health. Ow, it's not the attack I thought you were doing. That's better. Fine. Oh,
There's the boy.
struggle. Bit sloppy, but he did.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
At least found the man that he needs to kill.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans.
This guy's a psycho.
Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You? You're alive?
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Like flooded or ether flooded? Ether flooded, okay.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
You're about to get... kind of hope this guy dies. It's weird and annoying.
Quinton's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
I'm working on it, Clive.
Stay down.
Do I have to? Who's healing? No, stop it. Of course, there's more than one of you. Remember that. Right, where is he? You. Stop casting cure.
I need to get back to Quinton.
Please be dead, please be dead, please be dead.
Quinton! Quinton! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right?
Yeah, me.
Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quinton. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't. So long as you remain to guide them.
I mean, there's only about 6 of them, but...
Why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again.
Build a new Lost Wing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why, just a village. We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
That sounds a bit dictatorish.
I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Still don't trust him, he's a weirdo. Cough up the reward so I can go.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
Good.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your
He's hard
finest red
right.
will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Does strike you as the type though, doesn't he? So close to level 41. Oh. Ring man signboard. Wicked wheel cooldown. Oh, it's that thing that I don't need. Alright. I think it's dragon time. I'm coming back for vengeance.
Let's go. Faster.
Level 40, we're only 10 levels down. We got this. Did it again. Can't see.
Nice try.
Where are you going? Yeah, I practiced this from the fucking chocobo. Oh god.
Nice try.
Ow. Nope. Well, most of my high potion's gone already. Okay, that just missed apparently. Come on, get down, you big bitch. That's a really bad place for that to be. Okay, watch this time.
Too slow.
Nice. Does look like Savvy actually, yeah.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Stay there for me.
To me, Blades!
Can't see. Okay. Camera's fucking me, or trying to at least.
There's a good boy. Nice try.
Bitch.
That's better.
Come on, get down.
Nice try.
Nice. Ah, damn it. A little bit too late on that. What the? That wasn't an attack. You motherfucker.
Guess we're all ready.
camera, please. Okay. Right. Big beam time. Get down. Nice. Oh, that felt good. He was here. You just realized time slows when you're beaming. Yes. Yeah, which is... Most of the time it's really, really good. Because it's quite an efficient damage output for like... managing stagger meters and stuff like that. Or like just gaining windows of opportunity. But... it has fucked me a couple of times where sometimes you can cut other animations short. Orichalcum. Nice. Fallen Enigma. Amber. Empty shards. So just a bunch of money stuff. And then a crafting thing. That was nearly a full level in itself. That was huge.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Alright. Bye, Safi. Alright. Cool. Let's go get this item. Oh, man, the boss fights are just... They're so good. So much fun. Wow, potion. Next game. Oh dear. Alright. Side stuff accomplished. Back to the hideaway. The sword's not bad, but I think I'm going to swap the visual. I still think Stormcry is one of my favourite swords visually.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tones
like the hilt.
to guide you in your search.
Those tomes wouldn't happen to have letters in them.
To what do I owe the honor?
That's suppose there's any upgrades and shit. They've probably not been unlocked as of yet.
That it?
Right.
Fine.
So what did we get? Oh, we got the plaque thing, right? Signpost. Alright. And letters. Starting over. Don't be Quentin. It's Quentin. Okay, I'm not even reading it. Go away, weirdo. Not interested. Let's just resupply. I think it should be... No, I used a bunch of high potions. I think... Didn't even use all of them. Oh, fuck's sake.
You'll not find a better price than that.
One thing I will say about a lot of modern video games, I'm really sick of this controller cursor thing. Like, it really bugs me. Like,
Finished, are you?
let me menu normally.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with
We have
Akashic
more
and the
hunts.
valleys are full of
That's a
these
bit concerning.
Oh, indeed.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
So, what's that? Another 55 points and we unlock the next stack of
All done?
rewards. What do you got for me, Moogle? Man in Black. That's only a B. Greater part of those black shields who spied on Lost Wing were taken by the Ether Flood. However, we have received reports that one yet survives, a zealot of their evil cause who persists in delivering any bearer who strays too close to his hiding place to a gruesome death. Alas, he has heretofore Proved more than a match for the Cursebreakers sent to slay him. And Lost Wing. Alright, BRB. Lost Wing. Is he in the hidden cellar thing? I bet he's in here, right? Come on, Torgal. Go find this nuisance. Is it here? No, it's above, I think. No, maybe not. Oh no, it runs underneath. Yeah, okay, no, I remember now. It's been so long since we've been down there. Yeah, it's like through the hatch in here, I think. Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's the door. Hello, Torgal. You hiding in here, you little shit? There he is. Oh, it's one of these fucking things. Alright, fine. Come on, big man. Holy Trumpeter. Alright, fella. With that hat, you look like you belong to a certain kind of clan.
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding.
Plan call? Yep, definitely. Certainly that one. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Nice try. Hold still.
Okay.
You're not leaving.
You stagger already? Or get half staggered? No. Are you just immune to it while you're doing this? Thank you. Thank you. Beam is just so good. Or Scarletite. Thanks, bud.
Your work here is done.
Never opened this before. Saying that, I guess the first time you're here, I think you get kicked out of here from a cutscene. Alright, well done. Back to the hideaway. We got a bit more time. Sure, we got time for a bit of story and cutscenes. Because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of nattering before we move on.
Cole said it was an army of Akashian. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Well, Jill might not be. Which I feel like we're not in enough of a hurry to go and rescue, but you know.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
To the workshop. Search Mid's dungeon. Saying that, hold on.
Still see to my boils if Taya ain't around, eh?
Where's Taya and where the fuck is Dion?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
It's fine for now.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Midadol, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, Daughter Dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Is it Mid? Is Mid the invention?
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well, Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
Get the fuck away from it then.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Why would you not interfere?
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Go on, fuck off.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Oh, I think we've unlocked the new rewards.
Just the two I was looking for.
I was looking for you earlier.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Yeah, I was wondering where he was.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Too busy.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Not happening.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
New music. What is it called? Good Bones. Sure. What's my... Oh, fucking side quests. Alright, they're getting a bit... Going a little bit ham with the side quest now. Getting a bit annoying, but it's fine. Go...
Cole said it was an army
In fact,
of a cash.
no, I just want to see what the rewards are, and then we'll probably call it there for tonight.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so.
Clutch mine. It's just a crafting thing. Ability points, wear right magic dash. Ring of swift shot. Lowest charge time for charge magic by 0.2 seconds. I mean, it's probably okay. I mean, 0.2 seconds is not a lot. Genji gloves. Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. That's just a flat 5% to all damage types. The island warriors of the Far East are said to claim a piece of the armor of a slain soldier following a battle, wearing it over their own until the next encounter, at which time they finally remove it. The warriors believe that the spirit of the fallen foe will now lend them their strength. Okay. Probably worth having.
Come again.
Good to know.
I may have more for you.
So we got what? 3 quests here. Presumably one's... I'd assume Tyre, but that's where that guy normally stands, so it might be the other random dude. Please, sir, can I have some marble? No. Blacksmith Blues 3. Oh, another one for upgrading the smithy, I guess. Alright, well, we're going to do this next time. I.e. Friday. What is this? The ironworks. Oh, it's just the hiding spot. Okay, I see. 8 points, 3.7k. Pretty good. Right. Yep. We're going to call it there. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the support. New follows. Subscribers. Lurking, chatting, all that stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. I'll be back on Friday. Oh, God, big stretch. As long as nothing gets in the way. And we will jump back into this. And next weekend... Next weekend's the last weekend before Dragon Age comes out. And I think, if I'm remembering rightly, Dragon Age comes out on the Thursday, and then I'll be live on the Friday. So I'd like to get it done. So I'm going to check my schedule for this week. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, as of this weekend, we are going to do some longer streams, as long as I've got nothing else planned and getting in the way. And we're going to bash out the end of the base game. We're going to smash out any end game stuff that I decide I want to do. And then we're going to tackle both of the DLCs, which are called The Rising Tide, which makes me think Leviathan, and Echoes of the Fallen, which I'm not sure what that is. But who knows? Yeah, so next weekend, big Final Fantasy 16 push for the ending. If we don't get it done, we don't get it done. I'll just delay it. Or I'll just delay Dragon Age a little bit. But I want to see if I can get it done. And then... yeah, jump straight into Dragon Age, because I'm quite looking forward to trying that. But either way, thank you guys again for hanging out. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I'll be back Friday as long as nothing else gets in the way, and as planned. And as I say, long streams all next weekend, and we're gonna get this done. As much fun as I'm having with it, I don't want to rush it, but yeah. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Thanks again. I will see you guys hopefully on Friday. Take it easy.